Hey guys, it's me again, Alternative Voice. I know that a lot of you voted for Donald Trump in 2024, and if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure that if you've seen my other videos, this is all a fuck around and find out and all that stuff, and the leopards eat my face, blah 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 blah. No, I'm simply saying it's not too late for you to just simply admit your mistake and come and join the fight for freedom, the resistance. Because you see, the thing is I we don't have to agree on everything. We won't, and we can sort that out later. But for now, Donald Trump is the greatest threat America has probably ever faced. Um, look at his new cabinet. Pete Hegseth trying to basically do a cultural revolution and purge the military of all memories of minorities, women and gays and all that crap. He took down a page about the Enola Gay, that aircraft that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. And it's just getting ridiculous. We've got fucking uh, RFK in charge of the Department of Health, and he's anti-vax, and a lot of people are dying as a result. Measles has made a comeback. And remember the coronavirus? I admit Donald Trump didn't cause that directly, but he mishandled it utterly. And it's we just all need to come together and simply say no, no more. We need to be out in the streets. We need to be making YouTube videos. We need to be making our voices loud and proud. And if we shout loud enough, we can bring down the Orange Menace. And it's just I look at it all the time, and it's like up is down and down is up. Siding with Putin. See, the thing is Donald Trump is a beta male. He bows down to Vladimir Putin and Elon Musk. And that's not the kind of man I want as president. And I know it's not the kind of man you want as president. But what we need to do is we need to make our voices loud and proud. We need to make some real noise. I'm not advocating violence or destruction or anything like that. But we need to march. We need to make our voices loud. We need to make them out there every day. And, see, if you're MAGA, a lot of you have lost your farms that have been in your family for well over 100 years or 200 years or whatever. Time span measured in decades, generations. And I'm sorry about that, even if you did vote for Trump. A lot of you are losing your Social Security and SNAP benefits. I'm sorry about that, too. And, you see, the thing is I can actually understand why you voted for Trump. To be honest with you, it's a very tempting prospect for me, too, because, I am one of you. I share much more in common with the average Republican than I do with the average Democrat. If you knew anything about the way I am, you would assume I'd be voting for Trump, but no. The thing is that a lot of you voted for identity reasons, and I almost did that too, because I'm a gun-loving, Confederate flag-waving guy who goes to church. And I go to church quite regularly, believe it or not. I just started to recently. And, but I found that churches are a really cool place to hang out, and you meet some really interesting people there. But that's, at least around here. But that's neither here nor there. Is that, I'm a rural white guy. And the thing about it is there's we all need to come together and stop polarizing it and realize that Donald Trump is a threat to us, just like Osama bin Laden was. And, see, the thing is that admitting you made a mistake is not easy. I've had to do it before, but as Jocko Willink said, take ownership of your mistakes, because that's the first step to getting a problem solved. Unless you take ownership of your mistake, it's not going to get solved, and you're just going to make more mistakes and get yourself hurt worse. And I am doing this to extend my hand to you. and say, I'm coming at you just as some guy, as your friend. And if we pull together, we can fix this, because that's what America's about. America has become too polarized. Like, you're a Republican, you can't call yourself a Republican, or you can't call yourself a Democrat if you do this. But the thing is like, I'm neither of those things. I'm a libertarian, and as a libertarian, I stand against fascism as much as I stand against communism. And you see, that's just what we need to do here, people. We need to come together and stop this. Donald Trump has control of the most powerful military on earth, as well as the second largest nuclear arsenal. He can do a lot of damage, but even if he uses neither and just goes full-blown isolationist on us, he could, cut benefits even more, get a lot of people out on the streets. Because you see, the thing is Donald Trump does not care about me or you. He only cares about himself. And the thing is he doesn't know what it's like to be me or you. He is obviously on the top of the financial spectrum. He managed to, even despite the fact he managed to bankrupt a fucking casino. Imagine that. I'm like, how do you even do that? That's like bankrupting a money printer. But anyway, despite this amazing achievement, he is our president. And, but anyway, whether you're white, black, I mean, it's not about red or blue, white or black. It's not about, east or west, north or south. It's not about any of that. It's about America or Trump. And we need to stand for America and against Trump. And as I said, a lot of you voted for him in 2024 and are now regretting your decisions. But the thing is we have to move forward. We need to remember our past mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about how we're going to fix this together, because that's what we do as Americans. That's all I have to say for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.